Hello traders, welcome to the live stream. Welcome back to Simply Forex. Welcome to trading. Welcome. Hope you're all well, guys. We have got the live stream now for the next 40 minutes or so. Might have to do it a little bit earlier today, guys, as I'm guest presenting somewhere else. So yeah, we got the live stream, guys. This is your opportunity to pick my brain. Yeah, my trading brain. It's not much good for anything else, but trading, yeah, pick my brain, guys. It can be about anything to do with trading. So get as many questions over to me as you like, guys. All right. And yeah, that's the first thing we're going to do. Answer some of your questions. We've also got news. Yeah, so if we go to the economic calendar, guys, in just under half an hour, we have got these two pieces of news. We've got building permits coming out of the US. Okay, so generally building permits, if the governments are issuing more permits, this is good for the the housing industry and therefore good for the economy. So if this number is bigger than expected, it means it's better than expected. More permits are being issued. So we got this news coming out at just under half an hour. And we've also got this CPI data, guys. Yeah, this is all to do with inflation. Yeah, the percentage increase in goods, basically. So yeah, this is what, this can really move the Canadian dollar pairs, guys. So if you are in any Canadian dollar pairs, batten down the hatches. Yeah, tighten your stops. Maybe take some profit if you're in a little bit of profit, because this, this could go anywhere. So yeah, we will go back to that when the news is released, guys. Again, please remind me, because I jibber jabber quite a bit, guys. All right. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that, and we'll play guess the news game. Yeah, we won't look at the news. Yeah, we will look at the chart. So we will see if we think the news was better than expected, worse than expected, etc. I know it's exciting, that game, ever so. We'll also look at some trades that I'm in. Well, I say trades, trade singular. I'm in a trade. So we'll take a look at that as well. And I literally just closed New Zealand Swiss franc today as well. But that was a trade from 8 years ago. Right, let's see who is in the house. Let's go to the live chat. Let's say hello. Calagero, Luxembourgish. Hello, how are you? Colin. Yeah, that's the Bruce Forsyth pose there. CJ just got here. Glass, I'm glad I didn't miss it. Anything? No, you haven't missed anything yet, CJ. Just me babbling on at the start. Fasil, hi Tom, hi Fasil. Afternoon, Brett. Denny, how are you, Denny? You all right, mate? Greg, good day all. Greg, by the fact you said good day, are you Australian? This is my Sherlock Holmes minute where I deduce what by your names and stuff where you're from. Greg, I know, is from Australia. Hello, Greg. How are you, mate? Yeah, welcome. So I'm in a trade, guys. We do have US dollar news coming out, but I got in a trade a few hours ago. All right, so I got in this gold trade. All right, and why were we looking to get in this gold trade? Well, because we'd had a break in structure on the day chart. All right, so at this point, lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, downtrend. And then kapow, in the words of Batman, we now have higher highs. Yeah, this candle here, yeah, made for higher highs. So we've had a trend change. Okay, and it's very bullish. Look how bullish this green candle is. We like this bullishness. So the idea is to take it up to this blue line, if not potentially a little bit further into this gray zone, guys. Okay, so yeah, so far so good. We're in profit, guys. So yeah, we shall see. Why did I enter it? Well, I entered on the H1. Okay, so let's look at the H1 first. So, can you guess which candle I entered on? That was a trick question. Of course you can. Yeah, this one. All right. And look, Look at this setup, guys. Yeah, you know, if there's one, I say this more or less every day. If there's one setup that you should trade, it is this. Yeah, what was once resistance, when it breaks becomes support. Look at that. Like literally to the pip. Yeah, resistance, support. Yeah, and look how it just pings off that level. All right, and yeah, we got in on this candle, guys. We've got in this candle. We've put our stop below here, and the idea is to take it up to this blue line here. Yeah, that higher time frame target, and that's where we are, guys. I got into this candle before the H4 candle had finished, but look at the H4 candle. If you get in on the H1 and you're buying the market, the next candle you want to see on the H4 is this candle. Yeah, look at that. Super duper buying pressure. Yeah, buyers are in control. We've even broken these last highs. That is a continuation of trend. You know, you couldn't wish for a better H4 candle. So, you know, this is where we're at, but we do have news coming out, guys. All right, we've got building permits. So yeah, this is where we are so far. I'm still looking euro pound. I was looking at euro pound, but it just hasn't retraced enough. Yeah, if you remember rightly, guys, I was looking at this gray zone for a retracement into here. Okay, because of all of this level here. And this still might happen, guys. I'd like to see the moving average 20 catch up with it as well. So that might still happen. Yeah, we shall see. We had some worse than expected Euro CPI data earlier, so that might cause this to retrace a little bit. So let's see, but we haven't had the retrace I want to see yet. Okay, so if we don't get it, I won't trade it. If we get it, I will trade it. Very simple as that, guys. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That is what I am in. US dollar CAD, we just missed. It just sort of, yeah, look at Canadian dollar, really, guys. You know, by the time, you know, this was yesterday, because this is the H4, guys. Let's go to the H1. Even with the H1, guys, we did have this candle early on. Yeah, but even then, you can see where my alarm is. I wanted price to come back up, hit this spot. Yeah, then I'm selling it. Okay. You know, so I missed this trade. Again, I do not mind missing a trade. Yeah. I'm already in a trade today, no problem. So yeah, we'll see, guys. But yeah, US dollar, Canadian dollar, we missed that trade, guys. But look at that. You know, direction's very good. That has come flying down. So yeah, that's the update of where we are with my trades, guys. Anything you would like to look at, guys? Okay. CJ, hope you have the vodka at hand. Of course, CJ. Yeah. Wouldn't have it any other way. Just sees me through the day nicely. Carlos, hello, mate. How are you? Yusuf, do you use FX correlation to confirm setups? Gold and euro, US dollar, etc. So, Yusuf, yes. I am very aware of correlations. Yeah. So, for example, guys, you know, I am in gold against the US dollar. Okay. Because gold against the US dollar retraced enough and gave me a good setup. Yeah. And this is basically saying US dollar weakness. Yeah. Gold strength. Yeah. And that is obviously highly correlated with US dollar, Canadian dollar, which was a trade idea for me today as well. But, you know, I would only trade one of them because this US dollar, Canadian dollar, this is also saying US dollar weakness. Okay. So, yeah, you must be aware of the correlations between pairs. And even things like the indices with the yen, Canadian dollar with oil, you know, some of these cross products, cross asset correlations. Yeah, you must be aware of them, guys. So, yeah, I'm very aware of that. But US dollar, Canadian dollar, this just flew off, whereas gold gave me a better setup. So if I have correlated pairs like this, I just trade the one that gives me the best setup. Okay, and then trade accordingly. Yeah, simple as that, guys. But yeah, fully aware of that, Yusuf. Yeah, you must be. Okay. Liquid, how are you, Liquid? So good to have you all here, guys. Are there any currency pairs you would like to look at? Please let me know. What else potentially? Yeah, there's nothing else I'm really looking at, guys. Oil has shot off, you know, and we finally hitting this weekly level on gold. Yeah, so this was a frustrating trade because, you know, I wanted to buy gold, but it just didn't give me a chance to get in. Look at that, bang. And now it's at this area of potential resistance. So, you know, a couple of things this has implications for. So we could see oil having a bit of a sell-off here. Yeah, and then this will obviously lead to Canadian dollar. We might see some weakness in the Canadian dollar as well. So we need to be aware of this. That's a correlation that we need to be aware of, guys. Speaking of correlation. So yeah, that's at an interesting level. Right, Yatin and Neil. Yatin and Neil, you would both like to look at the euro against the US dollar. Well, first and foremost, guys, you've got news coming out. So our hands are pretty much tied right now. But from a weekly level, yeah, let's get rid of this. This is an old one. Yeah, from a weekly level, we want to buy euro. Yeah. Price has reacted in here. Yeah, it's reacted previously here. You know, chances are it will react again at this level. Okay. And why do I think we could get a push off of here is because I don't think it's the fact that we're at support. Yeah, this is buyers at this level. All right. But also if we look at the dollar index, yeah, I remember talking about this yesterday. This is also at a weekly level. Yeah, so we're seeing this with a lot of the US dollar majors, like pound US dollar, euro US dollar. They're all at weekly levels, as is the dollar index. So again, you know, are we going to see some dollar weakness? If we go back to euro US dollar, yeah, from a weekly point of view, you know, if we get a bullish candle, yeah, we could potentially look for buys. However, we are in a weekly downtrend. Yeah. And if we go down to the day chart on the euro US dollar, we're also in a daily downtrend. Yeah. Okay. So realistically, guys, what I would want to see for buying this pair, because we know this is a weekly level, but I want to see, you know, basically this gray zone. Need to see a break of this because this is the last highs. All right, if we get price, maybe it does this for a little bit and then it breaks. If I start seeing a build up of higher lows and we get a break of this level, I would really be interested in buying euro US dollar. Okay. But as it stands, guys, it's just not, you know, it's not tradable for me. Yeah, it's one of those situations where I just hate. Yeah, hate's a strong word. I don't like them. Yeah, because we have a daily downtrend and we can expect sellers to sell from here. Yeah, that would be logical. And we're at a weekly support level. So we can expect weekly buyers. Straight away, there's conflict in the market. Yeah, and I don't want anything to do with conflict in the market. Yeah, so yeah, we might not have a trade with euro US dollar for some time, to be quite honest with you guys. Yeah, you might be waiting days for us to get a break of this grey zone, but so be it. I will just wait. Yeah, I'm looking at 28 currency pairs, so I will get a setup with another pair. But if you only trade euro US dollar, for me, you could be waiting some time, yeah, because sellers here, buyers. I need to see a winner. And what does a winner look like? A winner looks like this, yeah, either a break out of this gray zone here or a breakdown. Yeah, we get a bearish continuation and break this weekly level. So yeah, I hate being in this situation with a pair. It just becomes, it's almost like when I wake up, I know euro US dollar, I'll just be like, next. I just can't trade it. It's the same with pound US dollar. I'm just like, next. I know I can't trade it from previously looking at it. Yeah. So yeah, euro US dollar, guys, tricky. Right. What the hell is going on there? Right, guys, what else are we going to look at? Pound yen. Final thoughts with Ogieva. All right. So pound yen. A few people have been interested in pound yen. I'm going to quickly analyze this one, guys, and then you guys can analyze the next one. But the thing with pound yen is it hasn't broken this gray zone. Okay. If I zoom out, you can see this is an important gray zone. Also, yeah, all of these, this wick here has never been broken. Doesn't break it, doesn't break it, doesn't break it, doesn't break it. Because they all close back inside. This closes back inside this. So for me to trade pound yen, I'm not interested in buying this market. Why am I not interested in buying it? Well, you can just look at structure. Yeah, it's downwards. We're getting lower highs. Yeah, we're yet to see this break of the lows. So basically, guys, what I'm waiting for with pound yen, and I've discussed this with Brett and others on the VIP Discord, is a red candle that looks like this. It doesn't have to look like that. It can have a bit of a wick, yeah, but it just needs to break these lows. And then I'm interested in selling this pair. I might be interested in selling this pair from here. Yeah. If price came back up to here, yeah, tested these last highs, we're seeing lower highs, we're hitting this channel, I think this could be an interesting level to sell pound yen. All right. So those are the two areas I'm looking at here, or a break, retest, and down. Okay. So yeah, that is pound yen. I hope that helps. So for me, no trades at the moment on pound yen. Right. What else are we looking at? So Brett, the US 500. I don't think I have this. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look at the US 500. Okay, so yeah, so identical to the Nasdaq. Untradeable. Yeah, I just, we're in an uptrend. Okay, we're still in an uptrend. All right, but I just cannot buy this candle, guys. Yeah, so it's just a no-go for me. Yeah, I want to be with trend, and this is in an uptrend. Okay, it is. All right. So I want to buy it. However, this bearish candle is just telling me sellers are in control. I need to see something in here, this area of support here. I would need to see quite a bullish candle bounce off of these lows. And then I think we could take price back up to these highs, if not these highs, if not a little bit further. But just no trade at the moment. That price action is too scruffy. Yeah. Or alternatively, we end up getting a break of these lows. Yeah. And then I think we could come back down to these lows. So yeah, there's not lots setting up at the moment, guys. All right. But let's do a trade together. So CJ, EuroCAD didn't break the lows. Do you expect it to go up? EuroCAD, I still think has room to move into. Let me just show you that quickly because this was a trade idea. If we look at the weekly chart, yeah, it knocked me out of my 20% remaining, this trade. So I'm not still in it. But I think we've still got a bit of room with EuroCAD down to this level here. Okay, because if you look at the weekly, we're in a downtrend. We've got a bit more room to move into. So EuroCAD, I still think it has room to move into to the downside. Right. Okay, sorry, Brett, S&P 500. It's chart, guys, with S&P. Yeah, at this point, yeah, we thinking wonderful uptrend. Let's keep buying it. There's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, potentially it can come up to here. Maybe it can break this high, come up to see these highs up here. You know, this is what I'm seeing. But then what a difference a day makes. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I do not want to buy that. Again, at this level, I would need to see quite a bullish push out of this level. A nice bullish daily candle, not H4, H1. I would need to see a nice bullish candle break from this level and go up, you know, and then we could take it back up to these highs. But yesterday's candle, that's just a doji. That's a bit of nothing for me, really, okay, because of this candle. So, yeah, all the indices are looking a bit like NASDAQ looks the same, S&P, you know, it's just too volatile. The price action's too erratic. So, yeah, I would stay away from the indices for the time being. Maybe tomorrow's a different story. Who knows? Right, guys, you are going to do US dollar Japanese yen for CJ. So, CJ, this is for you. We're all going to do US dollar yen together. Before we do, if I could just ask everyone, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel right now. We would love to have you. I give you my trade ideas every day. We do live streams. Come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Also, guys, smash the notification button. Yeah, so you receive an alert every time we post a vid. And finally, guys, if I could ask everyone to take half a second and smash the like button, guys. Yeah, smash that like button. It helps support the vid. I'm going to have some vodka. Right, US dollar Japanese yen. CJ, this one's for you. I have a friend called CJ from back home. Right, weekly chart. Yeah, you know the game by now. The editor has called it the buy, sell, or stay out game. This is where I feel like a game show host. So, but this is very good for your analysis. So, weekly chart. I've scrolled out so you can see this area of resistance over here. Weekly chart. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? Oh, yeah, only the weekly chart, guys. US dollar, Japanese yen, buy, sell, or stay out of this market. Come on down. The price is right. Okay, Carlos would buy. Neil would buy. Liquid buy. Francois, stay out. Greg, buy. Tim, stay out. Kevin, stay out. Denny, buy. Stay out. Wendy. Wendy Woozkeys. Okafor, buy. All right, so everyone's either stay out or buy. Yeah, no one's thinking about selling that. No, that would be, you know, lunacy. You watch, it will do this now. No, I'm only joking. But yeah, you wouldn't sell that. Yeah, that's quite evident. We're in an uptrend. Yeah, we're clearly in an uptrend. And we also have bullish candles. Yeah, we do. We've got bullish candles. Some people would be like, oh, that's a hammer. That's a hammer. I'd be like, that's a buying candle for me. Because look at all of that. All of that were buyers. Yeah, that is a buying candle. Okay, and we have a little bit more room to move into. When I say a little bit more room, there is more than enough pips there for us. Yeah, that's like 100 pips almost. Yeah, so we've got room. We're in an uptrend. The only thing about it is we are a little bit overbought. Yeah, so is there enough value here? So I'm very torn because once price gets to an area like this, once it gets this close to resistance, you know, it's going to make the last push. Yeah, price wants to get here because sellers want to come in here. All right, so yeah, it's going to make that last push, but it is probably a little bit too overbought for me, and there's not enough value in this play on the weekly, although it was very close to a buy. Yeah, as you've done, guys, buy or stay out, but I would probably just stay out. There's not enough value here. Okay, so let's go to the day chart. Okay, now if we look at the day chart, yeah, what would you do with this pair? So this is that higher time frame target. This is the gray's resistance zone. If we look at the day chart, US dollar, Japanese yen, would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? Yes, Denny, I look at value on the weekly, but also the daily. I'm making a decision combining both time frames. Yeah, I'll explain more in a minute, Denny. Let's just see what people answer to this, and then I'll explain. Okay, so Francois, stay out. Tim, stay out. We are a vowel away from having the same name. Stay out on daily. Stay out. Stay out. Buy. Stay out. Not much value. Buy. Brett, it's that aggressive trader in you. No, I'm only joking. I'll do a vid on that tomorrow. Liquid Hates, yeah. Sorry, Greg, stay out. Francois, news coming up. Okay, let's take a quick look at news, guys, as it's coming out. We'll come back to this very shortly. Let's take a quick look at the H1 on US dollar yen. We have 40 seconds before the news comes out. We'll look at US dollar yen, and then we'll look at some CAD pairs, because remember, we're going to play guess the news game, and then we'll go back to analyzing US dollar yen. Yeah, because we'll look at the reaction on dollar with US dollar yen, then we'll look at the reaction of CAD, Canadian dollar, as well, so we can decide what the news was. So US dollar yen, let's see. 210. Okay, so quite a muted response on US dollar. Okay, a little bit of US dollar strength. Let's have a look at New Zealand US dollar. Okay, a little bit of US dollar strength coming in. Okay, let's look at Euro US dollar. Okay, so again, a little bit of US dollar strength coming in. Let's look at pound. Let's look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. Not much reaction there. So I'm going to say the news for the US dollar was a little bit better than expected. Okay, this is where I get egg on my face every time we do the news. But I'm going to say a little, let's take another look at Euro US dollar. A little bit better than expected on US dollar news. Now let's look at the CAD. Let's look at US dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so US dollar strength there. Let's have a look at another CAD pair. Let's look at CAD yen. So a little bit of CAD weakness here. Yeah, let's look at Euro CAD because people were in that trade. A little bit of CAD weakness. So US dollar news was a little bit better than expected, and Canadian dollar was as expected, the CPI. Let's take a look. Okay, so the US dollar data was better than expected. Okay. And the CPI for Canadian dollar was also better than expected. So we should really, but on the back of that news, see some US dollar strength and some Canadian dollar strength, yeah, on the back of that news. Okay, so we'll take a look at that reaction. Yeah, we'll come back to some of these pairs shortly, guys. But let's carry on with that US dollar yen trade. So back to the day chart. Some of you were saying buy or stay out. All right. I agree. It's one of those. Yeah. But if we look at, if we look at this, first of all, we have not broken these highs. Okay. These highs have not been broken. Okay. So this is resistance. So first and foremost, I do not want to buy into resistance. Yeah, it's proven to be resistance. I don't want to sell this market either because we're in an uptrend. Okay. So again, guys, it would be a case of stay out for me. Yeah. You're probably thinking, Tom, do you trade any pairs? You stay out. But unless I'm getting an A1 setup on the daily and weekly, then I'm not interested. Simple as that, guys. Yeah, if you like, I filter the currency pairs down to 2 or 3 currency pairs a day, as you know, and I give you my trade ideas. They were US dollar CAD, gold, and euro pound. So I'm happy to have only 3 trade ideas for the day. Yeah, very easily manageable. I can just keep an eye on them. My day's not very stressful. If I get a setup, great. If I don't, no problem. So I'm happy to stay out unless it's an A1 setup. This is not an A1 setup. Yeah, it's not breaking this level as yet. Okay. So what would I want to see? If price come back down to this level here, I would be interested in buys because we would be in a range stroke uptrend. So I'd be interested in this level here for buys. Or again, if we broke this level, yeah, if we broke this level, excuse my candlestick drawing, if we broke this level, and then we've got a bit of room to move into as well. Okay. It depends where you put your stop as if this trade made sense. But I would want to see 1 or 2 of those things happen. Yeah. Break of these highs or start trading in here. That's when I'm interested because that's when the market makes sense to me. Yeah. The market doesn't make sense to me here. Yeah. It's not making sense. It's hitting this level and not breaking it. Why is that? Yeah. So confirmation would be a break. I get in, or I want a really nice area of value. And this area through here where we know is nice support. These are the last daily lows. Yeah. We're still in an uptrend. This makes sense. So find places that make sense to you to trade from. Yeah. And plan before your trade, guys. Yeah. I know what I'm going to do with a trade before it happens, I will map out exactly where I'm thinking of entering a trade. So US dollar yen, I would be interested in here, or a break. Yeah. And then I go down on the lower time frames and I pick areas that I'm interested in. Yeah. You need to do that, guys. You need to do thorough planning of your trading. A lot of people don't like it because that's the hard work. That's the nitty gritty. I sit down every morning and go through 28 currency pairs, a couple of indices, a few commodities, you know. So you've got to put in the work, guys. Yeah. You've got to understand what is happening with your entire trade. Yeah. Before you even enter the market. Yeah. If this happens, I'll enter. If this happens, I'll enter. If this happens, I'll stay out. Yeah. You need to know what you're going to do before you even take the trade. All right. So yeah, that's US dollar yen, guys. Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's look at my gold trade because we have had a little bit of bullish news from the from that US dollar data. It's building permits, so it's not, you know, one of the bigger ones on the calendar. But yeah, we'll see. I'll keep an eye on this, guys, because as you know, I'm in a buy trade here with gold. Yeah, be interested to see what this hourly candle does, and also what the H4 candle ends up looking like. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. And guys, yeah, we're going to make it a short show today, guys, because I've got another commitment that I must do. But if I could just ask everyone to please subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed our brief but, you know, enjoyable time together. And also, guys, if you could please smash the like button. And also, guys, don't forget all the cool things we do. We've got the free Discord channel. We've got the VIP Discord channel. We have got the mentorship program, and we've got Simply Forex YouTube membership as well. If you're interested in any of those things, guys, then click on them. They're in the live chat and the video description, guys. All right. So yeah, a bit of a short one today, guys. Hope we got some good trade ideas out of it as well. And I hope you have a great trading day, and I'll see you later on, guys. All right.